Good morning from Granada. Today is a special day. Not the World Cup final yet, but today we're searching for glaciers. Now you might say in Granada, that's impossible. It's like 100 degrees down here right now. But Granada's elevation is at around 2,000 feet. And the Molhasen high above is around 12,000. And when you're at 12,000 feet, pretty much anywhere you can have glaciers. So, head to the bus station. I'm gonna grab the bus that goes to the ski resort at the base of the ski mountain. So let's go. Here in Sierra Nevada, the ski town at the base of the mountain. Probably gonna take the gondola up to wherever it gets off and then hike up from there. But this town is similar to like a Vail or like a Zermatt or something. I'm surprised in southern Spain you can find this. It's pretty cool. I'm on the gondola now, going up to not quite the peak, but as high as the gondola will take you. So this mountain range, the Sierra Nevadas, is obviously in the south of Spain, and it was formed during the same kind of mountain building period that formed both the Alps and the Pyrenees. And what you call that mountain building period is an orogeny. So this mountain range, the Sierra Nevada, formed between 30 and 60 million years ago, along with the Alps and the Pyrenees. And off the gondola, and our first goal is to make it up there. It's not quite the peak, but that's a start. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna walk straight there. I don't need a trail. Let's go, vamos. I'm gonna start getting winded early. I'm already at, I think, 9,000 feet. Right here. Whew. Granada's at 2,000. So my body's having to acclimate to 7,000 more feet in like an hour. It's gonna be interesting. I hope you all can hear me because it is extremely windy, but crossing our first stream, little glacier fed, pure stream. How nice. Oh, I bet this water is so cold. Actually not bad. Not quite straight from the glacier, but that was easy. Still going straight up. Vamos. Another one. It's the same stream, just crossing it again. Easy peasy. So up here, we're already above the tree line. So we're on alpine land. And usually in the south of Spain, you don't have like summer glaciers, or I guess that's redundant, but you don't have glaciers. But here, you can already see up there, I don't know, it's very small, but there's a little patch. That's not quite a glacier, but there's year-round snow. So we are getting up there. This area, which is considered the ecoregion, the Iberian conifer forest, is known for its endemism and plant life. And this, it also has over 150 bird species present in this individual ecoregion, which is obviously a lot. And I think above 9,000 feet in elevation, around 40% of the plants you see are endemic to the south of Spain in these montane alpine lands, which again is an insanely high percentage. Beautiful. This looks like a horse took a shit right here. And I don't know if there are wild horses here or if this is like a riding trail. I'll look out for them though. That would be neat. I know there are wild ibexes, like goats. That would be really neat to see as well. Those are also endemic to this region, the mountains of the south of Spain, Sierra Nevada. So let's go look for them. Now, if any of you know me, you know how I'm interested in plants, and I have this app called iNaturalist that you can point it at any living thing and it will tell you what it is, literally. Now, I found this, I think it's a perennial thistle right here, flowering as well, which is cool. But let's see what it says. Oh, it's something different. Perennial aringo. Interesting. Another one. Wonder if these are endemic to the Iberian Peninsula and the Pyrenees, I guess. Now, this highest peak in the Sierra Nevadas is called the Mulhacén, and that gets its name from the 15th century final Muslim ruler of the area around Granada. His name, I think, was Muley Hassan, and thus comes the Mulhacén. Legend has it that he, when he died, was buried at the peak of the mountain. Let's see if that's true. In the far distance down there, you can actually see Granada, 8,000 feet below. But I think there's wildfire smoke kind of blanketing everything around here right now. Either that or Saharan dust that's being blown. But if you look closely, you might be able to see Granada. Now, all these rocks around here are what you call schists. It's the type of rock. They're very platey, very kind of layered. And as you can see, their natural kind of breaking formation is just in these thin plates. Very flaky. You can see them coming off. And also, oftentimes, they have that kind of fluorescence in the light.
But that's what comprises all of these mountains around here, mostly. And even in rocks you can see too, you can see layering that's coming up kind of like this. First contact with snow. Oh boy. Elevation around 9,500 feet. So maybe that's the lower limit. This is also peak of the summer, so this probably is the actual lower limit on these north-facing slopes. Wow. And on these little flats, you have these little peat bogs. You can hear the water under my feet. Oh, got a little, okay. But even in this insanely dry, insanely high climate, you can still find little pockets of moisture everywhere. More than halfway, but this section is steep. My goodness. Came across a little trail, so I'm gonna follow it for a little while. It's getting tiring climbing straight up. I think it's time to leave the trail. Let's just go straight up again. Why not? Air's getting thin as hell. My goodness. Maybe I'm also just not in great shape. Climbed 2,200 feet so far. Oh my goodness. I knew this was going to be difficult, but it's difficult. I've merged onto a flat road, much easier, but I think I'm like 200 feet from the top, getting close. Looks like plenty of other people had the same idea as me. That's the top right there, I think. It's like 50 feet. Oh wow. Top. Glaciers in abundance. And off that way, if there wasn't smoke, you would be able to see the Mediterranean from here, over 11,000 feet below. And then that right there is the Mulhacen, which a little too far to go to today, but still made it. Still at the peak. And at the bottom down there, you can see a glacial lake. You can see that blue. I hope it's showing up on the screen, but it's just pure blue at the base of this larger glacier. Look at these cliff faces. My goodness. Thousands of feet down. Wow. And even at this altitude, life finds a way. Flowering plants. Wow. A goat or an ibex or something. It's down here. Along these walls. Oh, it's here something, I promise. Oh yeah. Buddy. Walking on the glacier now. Sliding. There are like 6 ibexes in this image. Everywhere. On the way down, but I cut off the trail again because it goes all the way over there, and I mean that's a waste of time when you could just go straight down to where I want to go. So let's go. My legs are getting tired, that's for sure. Made it down the steep part. Almost back to the gondola, at least. down to the gondola. My goodness. We're here. Came from all the way up there. Well, you can't even see it right now. It's way higher than that peak right there we came from. My watch says 3,500 feet of elevation gain. Yeah, that's a lot. But damn, was it pretty. Definitely worth it.
A little tired now, honestly. Heading down to the ski town, the lodge area. Get something to eat, walk around. Then the bus back to Granada's at 5 or so. What a hike.
Cold beer after the hike always hits the spot. Better than water.